Hi guys, we're going to go over everything that you'll need to know for today's adventure. This is Cam on Kahlua, and the most important thing we like to tell everybody is that you want to keep your toes up, your heels down, and your calf stretched out. What that's going to do is that's going to keep your butt sitting in the saddle on the pockets of your jeans, and that's also going to help with a good posture. Sometimes what we see people do unintentionally is their leg will fall back behind them, their toes will go down, their heels will go right into the horse's belly, and their whole orientation will fall forward, and then their butt's no longer sitting in the saddle. So we want to prevent that by keeping your toes up, your heels down, your calf stretched out. You want to keep all of the weight right here on the balls of your feet. Perfect. Next are your reins. So your reins are how you stop, steer, and control the horses. All of these horses direct rein, which means you want to keep one rein in each hand at all times. So when you're holding the reins, it just so happens that Cam is holding the reins the correct way. We happen to see a lot of people hold the reins the incorrect way. Can you go ahead and flip your hands around? Perfect. So if you're holding your hands like this, you have less steering and stopping power, as opposed to if you hold your hands the correct way, which is knuckles on top. Go ahead and flip your hands around. Perfect, just like that. So whenever we want to stop our horses, we're going to pull straight back towards our belly button, and once our horse stops, we're going to go ahead and release by putting our hands back in front of the horn. If we pull back and continue to maintain contact and pressure on your horse's face, eventually your horse is going to start backing up. So if you're like, Lucy, why is my horse backing up? I'm just going to tell you to simply put your hands back in front of the horn, stop pulling on your horse's mouth, and your horse will stop backing up. Next thing is steering. So anytime you want to go right, you're going to take your right hand and you're going to pull it towards your right hip. Anytime you want to go left, you're going to take your left hand towards your left hip. Right to go right, left to go left. What you don't want to do is you don't want to pull both hands in the same direction. You don't want to pull up and to the right or up and to the left, because you see all of these horses have a handy dandy metal bit in their mouth. And if you're pulling both reins in the same direction, you're going to confuse the horse because it's going to be like more of a gagging effect. So go ahead and pull your left hand towards your left hip. Just your left hand towards your left hip. Pull your left hand towards your left hip. Yep. There you go. Good job. Kahlua turns her head to the left. Now go ahead and pull your right hand towards your right hip. Good job. Kahlua turns her head to the right. So whichever direction your horse's head is facing is the direction that your horse is going to go into. Now, when we say right hand to right hip, we don't mean right hand in the air, we don't mean right hand across your lap, and we don't mean right hand behind your waist. If you're pulling your right hand behind your waist, that means that your rein is too long and you want to go ahead and shorten it. So these reins are actually already kind of short, but how we like to explain to shorten the reins is go ahead and put both reins in one hand, and now slide that hand on down. Good job. And now grab, separate. You're like a champ. Good job. So now it's a shorter rein. So go ahead and make a long, loose rein. Good. For the most part, you guys, we're just going to be taking it easy, super calm, relaxed ride at the walk, and the horses enjoy a long, loose, relaxed rein. But in the event that we need to make a fast stop or a sharp turn, you're going to want to go ahead and understand how to shorten your reins. Show them one more time, Cam. Both hands in one hand. Yep. Both hands. You went a little bit too fast. You did a great job. Let me just say a little. Both reins in one hand. Slide that bottom hand on down. Grab, separate. Perfect. All right. You can relax your reins now. Beautiful. All right. Finally, moving forward, when you want your horse to walk forward or speed up, you're going to go ahead and kick your horse. Now, some of these horses are very lazy. So when we say kick your horse, we actually mean toes out, heels in their belly, making contact with their abdomen. So that doesn't mean twinkle your toes. That doesn't mean swing your legs in the air. If you're swinging your legs in the air, the horse does not know that means move forward. They're not mind readers. So when you want your horse to walk forward, you're going to have to go ahead and kick using your heels on their abdomen. Last couple of things. Some of these horses are expert level snackers. And some of them like to take advantage of some of the snacks along the way. So please, if your horse reaches its head down to eat grass, pull up on the reins and don't allow your horse to snack. If your horse reaches for branches on the right, pull to the left. If it reaches to the left, pull to the right. We're basically going to steer these guys straight, keep them all together in one group, no man left behind, no snagging. Anything valuable, keys, wallet, phones, highly recommend to leave in your car. We hate to see those things fall out and get lost on the trail or in the river. They do very well in zippered pockets. While we're riding, we highly recommend and encourage one rein in each hand at all times. So therefore, no texting, no Snapchatting, no Facebook Lives. Lastly, if everybody, once you guys stand next to your horses, we'll help you guys on, we'll adjust your stirrups. All of these horses are seasoned trail horses that have seen and done just about everything there is to see and do. We'll go ahead and unhook you guys and go out this gate to the left. As we unhook you guys, please don't pull back because you'll prevent your horse and any horse behind your horse from following the trail guide out. And as we go out this gate, there is about a 10 or 15 minute road ride into the park. We are going to do the entire north loop of Kensington Park and come on back. There might be some traffic, so if a car comes in front of us or behind us, horses are totally used to it. Just steer to stay to the right side of the road, right hand to right hip, stay to the right side of the road. We're going to let that car pass us on the left-hand side. Please pay attention for mailboxes. If your horse knows how wide it is, it doesn't know how big your foot is. So if you have to steer around the mailbox, please do so. And lastly, all of our trail guides do work off of tips. Sometimes people leave 20, sometimes people leave 50. If you don't have 20, that's totally okay. They will accept 2 10s. If you don't have 2 10s, don't worry, they'll accept 4 5s. And if you don't have cash, don't worry at all because we have Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. All right, do you guys have any questions at all? Awesome. If you guys want to stand next to your horses, we will help you guys on.